Hi guys, my name is Nneka. So today we are going to learn 4 things that you must do to prevent midlife crisis. Number 1, if you do not work before you are age 20, you'll be making a great mistake. By way of internship, no wait to work until you leave college. Working before age 20 enables you to determine if you will want to go back to work, or you want to go back to your business, or you want to go back to something that you know how to do best. Exposing yourself to work before age 20 will let you determine whether you really like the 9 to 5, whether you'll be able to do the 9 to 5, whether you can be able to sit your butt down in a place from 9 to 5. My country is not 9 to 5, earlier than 9 and later than 5. So that enables you to know whether that is going to be what you want for your life, because you know it's not permanent. You're going to just expose yourself to it and then maybe go back to university and complete your university, and that rings the bell in your head whether you want to go back to sitting down in a place or hawking your company's goods. It enables you to decide, and also it helps you to quickly fine-tune, because if you wait till you've graduated before you go test your first job, one thing is certain, that by that time you have become a man or a woman of your own. It is now actually difficult for you to test, especially in my continent. It's not difficult for you to test and come out. But whilst you are 20 and below, it enables you to, take a better decision whether that is what you really want to do. Another thing why you work before age 20 is because if you're going to do your first job at age 26, there's already so much expectation. Your mama and your papa are not expecting you to go to work and cry back and say you do not like that kind of work. So that's why a lot of people end up doing what they do not like doing, because they are stuck. And by 26, there's already great expectation from you. Your younger ones, maybe they expect you to buy cake for them on their birthday, and you just be working because you just want to buy, to fulfill all righteousness. But then you now trade your joy, just to be able to be the good boy, the big boy, or the big girl that is you are expected to be. So try before age 20. That will enable you know whether you want to come back to that work, or you want to say bye from 9 to 5 forever. Number 2 is that you invest your money in stock. That's your 9 to 5 that you will do before age 20. Use it to buy stock. Do not use it to drink. Do not use it to go buy your first car. There's nothing wrong in having a car, but that is if you have support. You can't afford not to have support and acquire a liability, which is car. You're going to be buying fuel, so the day you buy that car, whether that car is a $2,000 car, the day you buy it, it depreciates immediately. It's no longer $2,000. If you want to sell it, what can happen that can make you sell that car above $2,000, except maybe you bought it from auction and you want to resell it. The moment you drive it, it drops at least to 1,800. So you have lost even 200 if you sell it the same day. On top of it, you are now going to be buying gas, fuel, repairs. That is a liability. Use whatever you acquire in that you're 20 years old and go buy stock. Buy good stocks in your country. You can buy S&P, NASDAQ, you can buy your country's banks, you can buy insurance companies, you can buy stocks in those companies. Do not start splurging. So if you're giving help, maybe instead of renting a house that our uncle says you should come live with him, use your money to buy stocks and allow it to grow. If you're young, you have more time on your hands and you are less concerned with happenings. So even if there was coronavirus and you're at age 20 and the stock crashes, you will not be so much in pressure like a 50-year-old man or like a 40-year-old man who is under pressure. That coronavirus, how stocks came down, could kill some people, but it may not necessarily kill like a 20-year-old. So if you do this before you're 30, you are under little pressure than somebody who is 40 and who is 50. The stock crash can give the person cardiac arrest, but for you as a young person, it's just money that you saved from not having responsibility. Apart from that, you also have time to enable these stocks to grow. Okay, unlike somebody who's under pressure, who is in his 30s and 40s, is under pressure to sell it fast. He doesn't want to wait. When there's 1 naira, he sells, or sometimes when he even loses, he sells because he doesn't want to lose further. He just wants to discharge it, and then he discharges it, and next day it goes up. For you who are in your 20s, you have the time to do that. So please do that, and that helps you to have financial stability and avoid midlife crisis. You can buy. I remember that Nasdaq was about 6,000. Like about 2 years ago, it was about 6,000, 6,007, and the rest of them. But today it got to 13,000. So you see, it has doubled, and that helps you. A 50-year-old man or a 40-year-old man may not be able to wait, but a 20-year-old person can wait, and this can help you, to double your. Before you know it, you're a multi-millionaire. Look at what Facebook is today compared to what it was 5 years ago. While the 50 years and co are making colossal mistakes because they want to to make up for the time lost. Number 3 is to buy your first plot of land. In my country, yes, it's a plot of land. But in your country, I do not know what you buy first. Is it land or is it mortgage? But start it at that age. Don't make that mistake of saying, I'm not earning a lot. I'm applying in this company. When I get to this big bank or this big oil and gas, that is when I'll buy it. My first 2 months salary can buy that. Why should I, sacrifice my joy? I should buy a car, take my friends to club, do clubbing, do all of that now. I shouldn't be buying in land in, those local places. I want to buy in Banana Island. I want to buy in Surrey. I want to buy in Manhattan. I will get this. No, do not postpone it. That is the biggest mistake ever made. People always think that the future will be bright, but you know what? Future, nobody knows future. Only God knows future. And you know what? You can chart your life. Do not wait. What is wrong in buying in a place that you call village today? What is wrong in buying it? You're buying it in a place that you call village does not stop you from buying in Banana Island. Think about it. So you can buy in Mowe, you can buy in Ekwe, you can buy in Ikorodu, you can buy in those suburbs that are cheap. Buy them. It doesn't still prevent you from buying from Banana Island in future. Rather than wait, you don't have in Ikorodu, you do not have in Mowe, you do not have in suburbs, you do not have in east, west, north, and south. You are waiting until you buy in Banana Island. That is a colossal mistake. Buy your first plot, wherever it is, buy it. Don't wait until you make money before you buy the multi-million naira worth of land. Don't make that mistake. Buy it. If you do not buy it, it's going to cause you midlife crisis. You're going to be under pressure. Because let me tell you that those places, those suburbs you call suburbs today, before you know it, they are opened up. How many of the places have you visited recently and you've seen that the place has opened up and you're like, oh, wow, I passed here like 10 years ago when I lived here. This wasn't here, this wasn't here. It keeps happening. That's how the world is. It's moving on. The so-called place where you call a village place, a local place today, you do not know what will happen tomorrow. So do not wait. Don't make that mistake. Just buy. It doesn't stop you from buying in your choice area when the time comes. The 4th thing that you should do is to start to develop that place that you bought. So aside buying it, don't just buy it and leave it. Develop it. And when I say develop it, it may not necessarily be building and selling. It could be renting the land. It could be renting it as a storage or building it. If you have the money to build it because it's your building. And if you build one room there and rent it, does not still stop you from buying a mansion in Ikoyi, a ready-made mansion in Ikoyi. It doesn't stop you. Do the most that you can make out of lands that you can buy. Do not buy one if you have. Do not just buy one and stop. If you have capacity to buy more than one, do buy. Because in future, the places that you bought 100,000 today, 100,000 naira or $100,000 may become $1 million naira or $1 million. So buy it, develop it. Don't buy it and leave it and you do not even know where the land is. Buy it and develop it. You can rent it out, you can lease it, you can build on it, you can do anything on it, but get it. And if you have those 4 things, you can be able to navigate through life. If you have passed this stage, it's not late. You can start now, because there's an adage that says that it's when you know, even if you're 60, even if you're 70 today. Do not say you are not in your 20s, that you have made a mistake, that you are 60 today, or you're 50, or you're 40, or you're 30, or you're even 80. There's an adage in my place that says that it is when you wake up, it's your morning. So start today, because you may not be the direct beneficiary. It may be your children. So still buy it, because if you say you are 80 years and you have the money but you do not want to buy, but you have children, you see that you have made their matters even worse. Pass this video to your younger ones, to your children, so that they will learn from today, so that they don't make the kind of financial mistakes. Because when you start having family, when you have responsibilities, you do not have time to switch jobs because of risks. So I hope that you found this video useful. My baby is already crying. I need to run off. Please subscribe, like, share, forward to your friends and family. And until next time, you take care. Bye.